TIFU by informing my family I was engaged with a butternut pic. Naturally, this TIFU didn't actually happen today. This happened about 2 weeks ago. Honestly, the moment it happened I considered writing this post, but felt that in light of making the mistake of sending my Johnson out, I might give myself some time to make sure I want this to live online forever. My family has already told just about everyone they know the story, so I figured I'd bring all of you into the fold. So, here we go. My girlfriend and I have been together for about 3 years, and I'm deeply in love with this girl. She's decent beyond words, funny, and frankly I couldn't imagine a better relationship. Her mother had offered me her grandmother's ring for our engagement, which I considered a tremendous honor. After dealing with the anxiety of toting around the family heirloom for 2 weeks and leaving it in the possession of a jeweler for cleaning and resizing, I just wanted to get the engagement over with. I know that might not sound like the most romantic way of describing my engagement, but I was nervous. I get home, get down on one knee, and she says yes. It was a moment I won't soon forget. Then I got creative on really burning it into my memory. Now, in my opinion, everyone more or less does their engagement announcements the same way. Holding hands close up with a ring on, or the couple's pic with the open hand across the dude's chest with the ring visible. It's been done to death, I thought. I proposed to my now fiancée that we do something funny and different, and she agrees. We settle on taking a picture of me completely naked, laying in bed, with her hand in the foreground covering my cheesecake with the ring on. The picture is hilarious, and we send it to my family group chat. I mean, this is my naked body after all. Clearly, for my family's eyes only. As it turns out, the picture was taken on live mode. When you held it down, my girlfriend's hand would move out of the way, leaving a perfect shot of me, as naked as the day I was born, grinning from ear to ear, doing finger guns. I received a message from my brother-in-law informing us that the picture is live, that my sister was the one to discover it, and he follows it up with a picture of her in a shocked state of bewilderment. My mother got it too, same mistake. Her first, unsolicited butternut pic, at the age of 61. From her son, no less. Needless to say, it's a story that will be told despite my protests for the remainder of my days. TL, Dr. My fiancée and I took a perfectly positioned photo of her engagement ring covering my package, only to have live mode ruin it all. Came in expecting to read it was a banana ring, turns out the story was even better. So you gonna post the pic or nah? Depending on how much my Photoshop skills improve in the next few hours, it seems at least mildly unlikely. My ex-husband and I made one of those wedding websites within a week of getting engaged. We had no clue where we would get married, but had to designate a location to complete the website. I decided that your banana, because haha banana, was the location until we figured things out. We weren't planning to share the website until it was finished. When we finally shared the website, my sweet mother-in-law kindly informed us that the location of our wedding was your coconut, LA. Even though we changed the location, apparently the website had cached the original location entered and so it just stuck. We wrote an email to the website's support services explaining the situation and how we really didn't want either of our incredibly religious, 80-plus-year-old grandparents seeing your zucchini as our wedding location. We got a hilarious email reply from some of their tech support and they let us know that we had made their day and fixed the location for us. This is a great story. I wouldn't have been able to resist another joke. The wedding isn't actually in your banana, LA. It's in Coconut, NFLD. That's a real place. That is a classic coconut up, sir. Well played and thanks for sharing. Just don't share the pic. The only pictures I'm sharing for a while are going to be of landscapes. Sometimes the biggest mistakes come in the smallest of packages. 9/10 dentists agree it's ample. TIFU by asking my wife to realign my coconut. Some context first. My wife, like many women, is very fond of long nails, and so never cuts or files them down. This has led to so many instances of her stabbing, scratching or nicking me on my hands, arms, legs, etc., most recently my ankle until now. We are a few days away from our 5-year anniversary and we've got a holiday planned for a few days. She was concerned that she might get her period while we are away and we hadn't had coconut for a week, So she decides that while the kids are busy, we should get busy too. I insisted that we wait so it will be better once we are away, but she starts getting frisky anyway. We're kissing a bit, getting very heated, but my silly willy is a left-inclined coconut, so I ask her to reach down and recenter it for me so it isn't painful while we have some over-the-clothes action. She agrees, and what starts out as very pleasurable skin-to-skin touching, suddenly turns to sharp agony. I let out a pain now with my mouth frozen wide. She has a look of horror upon her face as she starts apologizing profusely. I ask that she remove her hand immediately and she does, trying to reassure me that I'm fine. I disagree and quickly go to assess the damage. I see blood and that's never what you want to see down there if you're a bloke. Turns out she managed quite the stabby stabs and I take my leave for a moment, laying down to try and relax. Luckily the damage wasn't as bad as it felt, but I definitely will be doing my own tucking from now on. TLDR, got frisky with some over the clothes action. Wife tries to reposition my coconut, stabs it violently with sharp nails instead. You married Wolverine? I mean, awesome, but ouch. Imagine getting fisted by Wolverine and then he sneezes and his claws shoot out. Think you need to reassess her ability to manage her nails. Ex had long nails that I preferred for years, never once stabbed my coconut. I cry love getting a sloppy gobble of 5000 from the GF while she has nails on and she's never hurt me. And so never cuts or files them down. WTF. I like how this is casually slipped in as if it's normal at all. This statement made me picture the lady with the nails so long they curl into loops. I'm genuinely confused. My wife, like many women, is very fond of long nails, and so never cuts or files them down, like ever. That's not her being fond of her nails, that's just being coconut lazy bud. You can have nice nails and not be Edward Scissorhands. Follow what your banana says, it always points to the right direction. Should've left it how it was. TIFU by revealing my Instagram feed at my new job. Bank. This happened to me last week. I'm a 20-year-old male. I was very recently employed at this bank's headquarters as a software engineer. Out of the 350 accounts I follow on Instagram, only like 5 of those post NSFW content. I get in the elevator with other 10 to 12 very important looking people. I'm the last one to enter and I'm facing the door with everyone behind me facing the door as well. I unlock my phone and click on Instagram. In that split of a second while it's opening up, I become aware that the luminosity on my phone is maxed out. As I go to lower it, the first post loads and it's a nearly naked model with utterly large curves. I block my phone immediately and put it in my pocket, but I knew I had just played myself. Dude to my left clears his throat and moves a little bit, trying to ease the discomfort I suppose. Dude to my right silently goes "you butternut MF" and proceeds to giggle. Heard from behind someone going TSSK as in what an idiot. Yikes. Remember people, always have a second account for NSFW. Keep your mains clean. TL Doctor, I'm new at the bank, opened Instagram in elevator and now my coworkers think I'm a zucchini MF. Edit 1, spelling. Edit 2, this exploded. Thank you guys for sharing my awkwardness, it's making me overcome it already, aha. Edit 3, yes guys, if I get fired or pull a move on the girl I will update this. I follow exactly 0 NSFW accounts. But this exact thing still happened to me when I opened Insta in an elevator and a tattoo account I follow decided to suddenly post cheesecake content. By recently employed, do you mean new hire or new fire? Ha ha ha, nice one. I didn't realize it could be interpreted both ways. I meant I was hired 3 weeks ago. Well, you're right, UFD up lol. The worst part about this is the girl I have a crush on here. I really hope it doesn't reach her lol. I've learned to just never open Instagram in public because meme pages can even be unpredictable. Make friends with the guy who called you a horny MF. Man, some people here seem to have taken a dislike in that guy, but honestly now that I look back, that cheesecake was so funny lol. He surely wanted to laugh with me and not at me, compared to the other guys who kept themselves serious and actually seemed to judge me.